Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy. And we're going to dive into your summer of 2022. What do you need to know? What messages the angels have for you and how you can best navigate your summer. So we're going to be taking a look at the time period in between the summer solstice into the fall equinox. So from around June 21st into September 20th. We're going to take a look at all of the energies. Now, if these messages resonate for you guys, make sure you hit that like button below. It's a really nice way to just show your appreciation for the videos. It also helps me to connect with your energy for future readings as well. And it helps for these videos to be seen by more people. Also hit that subscribe button below if these messages resonate for you. So we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about the overarching themes before we talk about the specific months leading up to the equinox, leading up to the equinox. So we're going to take a look first at this 10 of Swords card. I've already pulled the cards. This is all about the ending of a difficult situation. Okay. And I really feel like, you know, Taurus was very impacted by the eclipse energy. We're very connected to that. We also have Uranus in Taurus. There's just been a lot. Taurus energy, it's been hard. I'm a Taurus sun. It's been tough. A lot of work on ourselves, a lot of transitions, a lot of things going on. And I really see this being a time of the challenge kind of is starting to come to an end. However, I feel like there's also a message here about embracing change, allowing things to be different than we expected them to be, allowing ourselves to sort of just flow with what's showing up for us, with what's happening for us, allowing certain things that are wanting to come to a close, allowing ourselves to let go of those things, working on letting go of those things. So I see us really doing this throughout the summer, is allowing what wants to close, allowing what wants to come into our lives, because we have this closing energy here with the 10 of Swords, but we also have this beautiful renewal energy with the Empress card. This is about giving birth to our dreams. This is about, well, there's a very fertile energy here, right? So speaking of fertility, maybe, you know, if you're somebody who's looking to have kids, this may be a time period where that is possible. So it might be physical fertility, but I also feel like it's energetically fertile. So what I mean by that is that we are working on creating some things. There's very much an energy of mastery here. We're working on creating and mastering some things that are going to grow and develop into a lot of success for us. Okay. So whatever it is that you're nurturing right now, that you're putting your time, your energy into, your focus into, keep going with that because it's going to pay off big time. The Empress lives an incredibly abundant life. She also understands that she is a magnet for all of the things that she wants in this life. So she understands that she can set her intentions, take inspired action where she needs to, but also understands that she doesn't have to do a lot of work. I don't see this being like a heavy work energy here this summer. You know, while I think that you absolutely will need to take action steps where we feel called to, right? You're not going to just manifest amazing things sitting on the couch. I also do think that if we can get into that receptive energy of understanding I'm a magnet for all of the things that I want here in this world, so we can get into that energy and understand that we deserve it, and I think that we will be. I think some of our experiences are going to be shaping that and really bringing this Empress out in us. It's going to help to call in all the things that we're wanting. And again, I feel like there is also this mastery energy here with this. The Empress is the queen of all of the queens, right? She has mastered all of the lessons of all four queens in the tarot. So I feel as though there is also this graduation or this leveling up that's happening in terms of learning a specific life lesson, allowing a specific pattern to finally come to a close, releasing certain karma, developing something and taking it into the next level. There's a very, very beautiful energy. And by the way, the Empress is a Taurus card. So understanding that this is us coming home to ourselves, owning our magic, owning our power, and continuing to work on and develop ourselves, giving birth to really incredible things. We also have the success card, okay? So if we weren't sure that success was coming before with the Empress card, we can see that all of the things that we're working on this summer or that we're focusing on this summer, because again, I said it's not going to be a summer of work, right? Are going to lead to success. So the card says, keep going. Success is on its way. Your efforts are paying off. You are on the right track. And that's what I feel like. It's like very much like your efforts are paying off. And I feel like it's like you're putting effort into things, but it's not like tons of your time and energy, and it's paying off big time. So wherever you're feeling called to take action, absolutely take action. It's going to pay off big time. And speaking of that, as we take a look at this first month of summer, so around June 21st into around July 21st, we have the Queen of Keys or the Queen of Pentacles in regular tarot. This is very much about us reaping the rewards of the work that we have put in, right? This is us being focused and really creating. Maybe we're focused on our pentacles, we're focused on our money, we're focused on creating opportunities for ourselves, we're focused on our businesses if you have a business, or focusing on our work, focusing on our home and creating a really nice home space for ourselves. There's something very much that is here that is allowing us to just kind of feel more comfortable in our own skin, comfortable in our own life, comfortable in our own home, comfortable in our work. There's definitely something that we're focusing on. If you're somebody who has been thinking about starting your own business with this Empress energy and this Queen of Pentacles energy, absolutely, I would say go for it. Or if you're thinking about, getting a new home or becoming a mom or those kinds of energies, there's definitely an energy that supports all of this. But I see us as Taurus is just feeling really successful, feeling really proud of ourselves. I think we're going to start to see the rewards of the hard work that we've been putting in, and we're going to feel pretty good about it. We also have the Oriole and the Sphinx card showing up in reverse. Now we have Pluto in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde by the time this video is released, and it's very much a period of self-reflection. It's very much a reflecting on what am I doing now that is helping to create the future that I want in the future, right? And so there's very much this life inventory that I see happening during this time period, where we're kind of taking inventory. What still belongs here? What doesn't? What do I need to change? Where do I need to adjust my goals? How aligned do I feel with my life path? If I'm not feeling that aligned, what changes do I need to make? So there's this whole assessment that's happening, and it's meant to get us right back on track, or more aligned, more on track with the direction that we're meant to be going. So if you're finding yourself feeling like you need to slow down, you need to reflect a little bit, you need to maybe even write out some ideas, or however you explore ideas, maybe want to talk with people about it, or just reflect on it when you're meditating or walking or hiking, or however you connect with that, definitely allow this reflection to happen, because I think this is going to be really key during this time period. We also have the Balance card in reverse, okay? So I do think that part of that life inventory or that exploration is going to include, where do I need to bring more balance into my life? I think we may find, like, when I'm connecting with this energy, I feel a little of that like skin crawly discomfort energy, like where I feel uncomfortable, but I don't know why. Okay. So when that energy comes up for you, your job is to ask yourself, what do I need to bring myself back into balance? Maybe where have I stepped away from a balancing routine that was really helpful to me, or a something that I would do for myself that used to bring me back into balance and was really helpful? Where do I need to bring balance into my work? Where do I need to bring balance into my home? Where do I need to bring balance into myself, my life? What needs to come into balance that is feeling out of balance? I think that like once you can connect with that and start to take some actions back in that direction of bringing yourself back into balance, this is where that feeling is going to be released. Let's take a look at the middle section of this summer. So this is going to be about July 22nd into August 21st. We have the King of Scrolls. Again, this card is really screaming to me mastery. Learning, development, personal development, learning development, mastering a skill. We may find that we're feeling called to, take a class. Now, this to me doesn't feel like a new skill necessarily, although it certainly could be. It feels a little bit like if it's a new skill, it's something that you're already adding to the repertoire of what you already have, if that makes sense. So like maybe you're building upon a skill that you already have and you're learning something new. You're really focused on becoming a master at something, becoming the best at something, becoming the authority at something. So wherever you're feeling called to kind of like take your skills up a notch, definitely pay attention to that, especially during this time period, because I think, again, it's going to pay off big time. The next card that we have is the Caught in the Ruins card. And the Caught in the Ruins card is, if you can see that, we have two people who are sitting in a prison cell. However, the ceiling that is not even that high is wide open. And if these two people simply chose to look up, they would recognize that they could set themselves free, that they don't have to stay stuck here in this. So this is that encouragement to look around and to be open to new ideas in terms of circumstances and situations in which you feel stuck, because there's very much a message of you're not as stuck as you think you are. There are solutions available. You might have to think outside the box a little bit. You might have to do some things that, feel challenging for you or that you feel afraid of, but there are solutions here. So the universe is really encouraging you to take a step back and take a look at that. Now, what I encourage people to do with this, like I said, all these people have to do is look up. Right? So whenever I'm feeling stuck and I don't know what to do, I always look up. I always invite God into my life and I say, please show me the way with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know, how to help myself with this. What do I do? Please show me the way. And then I pay attention. And now, am I probably going to get an answer immediately in that instant, in that moment? Probably not, right? It's probably going to develop over the next few days, over the next few weeks, or whenever those answers are supposed to connect with me. But the answers will come. So calling in your higher power and allowing that to help you to understand how to set yourself free. There's very much an energy for Taurus of setting ourselves free, wanting to set ourselves free, wanting to live our life in a way that feels free. And this really to me comes from the alignments of Uranus and Taurus, which has really been pushing us out of our comfort zone, forcing us to change, to develop, to try new things. And that's not really comfortable. We don't really love that, right? But this Uranus and Taurus energy is helping us to expand. It's helping us to master. It's helping us to really move into the places that we're supposed to move into and move in the direction of our best life path. And so it is what's best for us. So we need to allow this process to unfold, and we don't want to fight it. And we don't want to keep ourselves stuck simply because we feel afraid, right? This cage might be fear, probably is fear. Where are you keeping yourself stuck? Next card that we have, speaking of fear, is the Loving Elementals, the Three of Roses card in reverse. Where do we need to have more fun, right? I very strongly, with this energy, get that message of, have you ever noticed that when you're on vacation or when you're doing something just fun and you're not thinking about your goals, you're not thinking about the things that you want to manifest, that you will have opportunities come in that day or, within a few days of that that are the manifestation of some of the things that you've been calling into your experience. That's not by mistake, right? When we are having fun, we are in a higher vibration. And when we are in a higher vibration, we are, that's where we release resistance. And we are more of a vibrational match for probably the things that we're wanting to manifest, right? You're probably wanting to manifest higher vibrational things. And so when we raise our vibration, when we let ourselves have fun, it actually allows these things to manifest for us more quickly. So this is very much a message of allowing ourselves to have more fun, to be more playful, to not take ourselves too seriously. Go and do the fun things. It doesn't have to be all about work, right? This Queen of Keys is a little bit all about work in some ways, if she allows herself to be caught in that, right? But this Empress energy is saying, but also let it flow to you. Also let yourself be that magnet for creating an amazing life. And so we need to get out there. We need to have fun. We need to be social. We need to laugh and not take ourselves too seriously. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the period of about August 22nd into about September 20th or so. So we have the Seven of Roses, or the Journey card. I think that we're going to find that with all of this work that we've been doing leading up to this summer, and all of this flow that we're allowing into our lives, that we have opportunities, we have options showing up. Now, sometimes this is a confusing energy in that it's like, what direction do I go in, right? Because I do see us kind of having some options and opportunities showing up, and it's like, I'm not sure which direction to go in. Take your time, let yourself feel it out. There isn't a rush, but I think that it's most important that we're honoring our intuition here, and that we're allowing ourselves to sort of be carried by the direction that the water, the energy, is trying to take us in, right? It's trying to, if we can allow ourselves to sort of flow with the energy, flow with our intuition, lean into what feels most natural in terms of the options that we have available to us, I think that's going to show us exactly the direction to head in. Now, the Journey card is also about just enjoying the journey, having gratitude in the journey. So I feel like if we're doing it well this summer, we're taking that time to have those little moments where we just appreciate things, right? Where we just appreciate that cup of coffee on the porch. I live in upstate New York. It is not warm that many times throughout the year. So during the summer, I really try to just take those little moments and appreciate, oh my gosh, it's so nice to just have it be nice out, to be able to sit on the porch in the morning, to be able to sit in the sunshine, so those little things that make us happy, and to hold appreciation for that, because I think that that's really going to be helpful for us as well. Then we also have the Queen of Roses, okay? So this is about being connected to our intuition, honoring our intuition. The Queen of Roses, for those of you who are looking for to call in like your soul tribe, or to call in a soulmate, or to call in a romantic relationship, this is a very positive energy supporting that. So we may see that coming in as we're wrapping up the summer. This is also, though, about understanding who and what you're surrounding yourself with, right? I feel very much like that Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Roses, is very protective of her energy, because she understands that the people, places, and things around her impact her energy. She's very energy sensitive. She's very intuitive. So if she is leaving situations with people where she's feeling drained, where she's feeling exhausted, her job is to start to make some tweaks where she's not engaging in that energy at the level that she was, or she's disconnecting from some people, places, and things that she needs to. And she's leaning into those connections that are supportive, that are uplifting, that are high vibrational, that help her to feel good. So I think that this is going to be really key. This is also about having an open heart, right? And keeping our hearts open. But the thing is, I find that people will slam their heart chakra closed when they become overwhelmed with energy. So again, you have to be choosy about what you're putting your time and your energy into. You have to set boundaries. You have to make adjustments so that you can continue to be open-hearted, to be open with those people that like you just want to absorb their good vibes, right? And to pull your energy back a little bit if you need to those energies that are more depleting for you. So just really doing an evaluation of that. But I see us being successful in opening our hearts, being more loving, being more kind, being more open to new possibilities as well, and more open to flow. I think this is very much going to be a time of going with the flow with that Empress energy as well in that journey card. Then we have the Master Artisan. What have we been talking about? Mastery, right? There is very much a mastery that is happening. This is my mastery card. This is about taking something to the next level. This is about putting in the work and the energy and taking it to the next level. Now, here in this case, I don't feel like it's like, again, like we're going to feel like workhorses during the summer. I feel like it's a little bit more like these little tweaks that just take us up to the next level. So if you already have a skill and you're like, let me just read this book that I think is going to give me something that helps me to level up with that, or I'm going to take this small class that's going to help me to level up with it, or I'm going to go to this event that's going to help me to develop this a little bit. But this is also about just like putting some time and some energy into something, because sometimes when we just can take a little time to work on something, to develop something, it can take us up to a whole new level. This is about hard work paying off. This is about receiving and reaping the rewards of all of the hard work that we've put in leading up to this summer as well. I definitely feel like there's going to be in the fall, as we're moving into the fall, quite a harvest coming in for us as Tauruses. So those are your messages for the summer of 2022. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. If this video resonated with you, make sure you like it below. Make sure you leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm so that more people can see this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Thank you guys. Take care.